Yo, what's going on? So everyone has certain things that they enjoy doing in the game. Some people like PKing, some like bossing, some like flipping, and for me, most of my experience is with skilling. So today I want to share 5 tips with you that might help you while skilling, and my goal is that at least one of these will be new for you or be able to help you out in one way or another. And with that being said, let's get right into it with the first tip, which is related to training thieving. So once you hit 40 thieving, some people choose to start pickpocketing guards. However, you get damaged a lot, and people end up going through so much food trying to get their thieving up this way. But if you've done the Plague City quest to unlock the Ardougne teleport spell, you'll be able to use this method instead. All you need to do is bring a staff of water and a big stack of law runes and nothing else. And just keep thieving from the guards and let yourself die, and then you'll protect your staff and 2 law runes. Then all you have to do is equip your staff, teleport back to Artie, and you can just pick up your GP and the rest of your law runes, and you can get right back to training thieving. Just keep in mind that once you get 50 thieving and get the rogue's outfit, this method won't work anymore because you save the rogue pieces over the law runes. The next tip I have for you is useful when training fishing. And you can do this with any fishing spot. I'm just using monkfish for this example. As soon as you get to your spot and start fishing, right click on your fishing spot and keep your mouse hovering over the options. And then as soon as the spot disappears, you just gotta click and you'll be directed to where the spot spawned at. So if you're like myself and many others and enjoy some intense AFKing, then you might find this trick useful. This next tip is more general and it's useful for any kind of skilling you're gonna be doing in the wilderness. And this is changing the player attack options so you don't accidentally attack another player who tries to skull trick you. To do this, go to the options menu, click on the joystick, and then for player attack options you could choose either hidden or always right click. If you don't plan on ever attacking back, then definitely switch that to hidden, but if you might try to fight back against PKers, then switch that to always right click, and that way it'll make it much more difficult to be skull tricked, but you can still quickly attack back without having to change the settings. And you can see right here I have my player attack option set to hidden, and if I right click this guy there is no option to attack him. Now this tip is useful for any skill that involves using stamina potions and banking. First off, you're going to want to have spoken to the barbarian guard right outside barbarian outpost to enable vial smashing after having completed the bar crawl. And this way whenever you finish the last sip of a potion, the vial will be automatically smashed and you won't have to worry about dropping or banking it. And my tip for this is to stock up on 1 dose stamina potions, because you're only paying about 10 to 15% more per dose, but you'll be able to save a few ticks per trip by not having to spend the extra time depositing the potions. This will add up in the long run, especially if you're doing a method involving a high frequency of banking such as Blast Furnace, and the extra time you save would more than cover the extra cost of using single stamina doses over the full potions. And the last tip I have for you today is another thieving tip, and this one is about Pyramid Plunder. The Serpentine Helm came out with the release of Zora on January 8th, 2015, but before that, it was common knowledge to bring super anti-poisons with you to Pyramid Plunder because you get poisoned quite frequently. Now it is kind of pricey because the helmet itself costs around 2.5 mil and you do have to pay for the charges as well. However, I was talking about this with a few people the other day and they had no idea that the Serp Helm worked in Pyramid Plunder, and they'd been using antidotes the whole time. So if you have the money for the Serp Helm, I would definitely recommend using it in Pyramid Plunder instead of bringing antidotes, so that way you'll save inventory space and you won't have to keep track of when to sip your potions. That is going to wrap it up for the video though. I hope at least one of these tips were useful for you. Also, if you want to make some friends in the game or have a place to chat or lurk around other players, then feel free to join the Discord server or the clan chat, which I have all the info for in the description. But I just want to thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you again tomorrow.